Administration passes a tax law later this year, and I'll come back to why it has to be later this year in a minute. If they pass a tax law later this year that goes into effect in January of 2022 that reduces the estate tax exemption from 11.8 down to 3.5, that means we are literally losing the ability to shelter $8.3 million per person, which would be $16 million per married couple. So you might be saying, again, I don't have 8.1 million. I have, well, here's the problem. Because the baby boomers are going to so upset the tax system that we have in America, I project that we will have additional compression on the BEA, the Basic Exclusion Amount, down from 3.5 million to roughly $2 million per person. So I am projecting that the retirement of the boomers onto Social Security and Medicare, and the result of that will force them to shine a spotlight in every nook and cranny they can in this country to collect more taxation, and that action will also include them reducing the basic exclusion amount from 3.5 million to $2 million. And $2 million doubled for a spouse is $4 million. So now you're talking about a substantial amount of the country that is now impacted with only a $2 to $4 million single to married exclusion. And I also am projecting that the tax rate on the estate side will go from 45% to somewhere in the 60+% range. What this means is if you have $5 million, $1 million of that $5 million will be estate taxable, and I'm projecting at about 60%, or you will lose $600,000 to taxation. Now, I mentioned that we're not going to know, and this is the whole problem, right? We're not going to know if this is going to happen until later this year. We've already had Biden tell us that this is what he wants to do. And we know that he has both the House and Senate that he could actually get this passed through. We're not going to know, though, because just like Trump did in 2018, they have to use the budget reconciliation process to pass some of these tax law changes. And in order to use the budget reconciliation process, it's going to really take through till October where they can actually make those changes. So it's very possible that we won't know what the coming tax law changes are until the very last quarter of this year. And what that means is if you are one of those people that does have an estate tax problem now, right? You do not want to not take action in 2021 and just watch your $8.3 million exemption just disappear when the IRS has ruled that if you effectuate transactions in the year where the exclusion was higher, they will honor it. So if you have a large estate and you